Father's Day. The state of fathers for the black community is a total disgrace. I can guarantee that over maybe 80-90% of African American fathers didn't even spend time with their own kids today. Okay? They're probably watching sports because they could care less. They didn't even pick the phone up to even talk to their own kid, and their kids probably didn't even want to call them. Okay? Because their fathers are MIA, missing in action. Okay, look at the statistics. Over 70% of African American women are single. And most kids born into African American families are born to single parent families with mothers as head of households. So, Daddy's Day to the black community is really just another day of misery and of remembering of the father that isn't, who could care less about them and doesn't even make an attempt to spend time with their own children. They're so resentful and bitter that they had to pay child support, or they're mad at the mom. For whatever reason, they try to justify not being there, but they're going to be accountable one day. Because when God asked them why they weren't there, they're going to give them some lie about how they weren't married to the woman and they weren't obligated, or whatever story they're going to come up with, the mumbo jumbo. But really, God's going to hold them accountable. Because even in the Garden of Eden, when Adam and Eve were there and Eve ate off the tree of knowledge, and when God disciplined them, the first person he called was not Eve, okay? And he did not even address her. He addressed Adam, because the man is supposed to be the leader and the head of the family. So when you think that you're going to blame your wife or your girlfriend or whatever you want to call her, since you wouldn't honor her and be a good man and a father, and you think you're going to tell God all that stuff you lied to your girlfriend and telling all your friends and your new little tricks, and they believe you, well, God's not going to believe you, because really it's your actions, and you obviously failed your assignment. You were supposed to be a provider and make your child's life a higher quality of life, and with the mother as well. But you obviously were too greedy, and you wanted to hoard all the money and to yourself and the resources so that you could go out and find an upgrade on someone, which you never did, okay? Because all you upgraded to was just STDs and diseases and sin and living in hell, okay? And teaching your own kid that as an example and a role model. What kind of father does that? You don't even follow the Bible. Most of the fathers, African American fathers, don't even read the Bible. They haven't even taught their own child about it, much less read it themselves, okay? Because they're too busy out there trying to get their money, get their hustle, and whatever pants they can get into, whether it's a down low or whatever. Who knows what they're doing nowadays? Because these guys are unpredictable, unreliable, and they can't be counted on for very much, okay? And you're lucky if you even get child support, because most of them won't even pay, okay? And they purposely won't even try to work on purpose so they don't have to pay. And they don't care. They don't have a conscience. They go about their day. They wake up every day. They look in the mirror. They don't have no remorse, no hard feelings about not talking to their own child. Weeks, months at a time could go by, and they hold grudges, talking about, oh, I'm mad about this, or I don't want to deal with it, because they live in a fantasy world. They're not even into reality. Okay, I don't know what it is. Maybe their fathers did that to them. Maybe they just never were taught how to be fathers. But, you know, for Father's Day for them, it doesn't exist. Okay, they go off to some golf course standing around pretending like they're some real father, but they couldn't even spend time with their own kid. I mean, come on. How hard is that to take out an hour or two out of your day to even care about your kid, how they're doing? No, they don't, because all they care about is their selves. Selfish dads. So happy Father's Day to the fathers, the real fathers who are out there and doing what they're supposed to do, following the Bible and fulfilling their roles and their assignments, taking care of their child and their mother, and fulfilling their higher quality of life for them, and passing the gospel on to their children, and being role models and examples, godly men, fearing God, what he would do to them if they weren't good fathers. Now that is what men should be doing, but you know, we don't see that. And in the end times, the road to hell is going to be more heavily traveled than the road to heaven, which is narrow and not a lot of people on there. So you know what's going on. You see it, and we're witnessing it. In the end times as we know it, this is information you need reporting, all one word with the U.